over to the warehouse today. We have a big surprise actually. One of my buddies who's been working on something and I think you're gonna love it. I'm super excited to see what it is. So I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. Also, we got some new stock. Whatever is in here is really fun. Letting the car warm up, I typically like to wait until the oil temp gauge at least leaves the pin somewhere around 35 degrees Celsius. This is a pretty typical setup for a Japanese imported car. You got the oil pressure, oil temp, and then water temp. I think this is really vital. Obviously I have the Yashio factory water temp 2 over here, but I have that showing ignition timing and RPM. Then we also have our Nismo cluster with relatively low KMs. This kind of trips me out every time because normally the speedometer only goes to 180 kilometers per hour, but when you switch to the 300 kilometer per hour, the scale is a lot different. So when you're going, 70 miles an hour, it looks and feels like you're going only maybe 40. Boost controller. This is a Greddy Profect Type S. I've never seen this for sale anywhere, but essentially you can choose low boost, high boost, and then this is how fast you want the boost to come on. They call it gain on this model. So obviously maximum boost all the way up. This is an HKS GTRS turbo with the HKS actuator, of course. So we can pretty much hit, I think, 1.5 at maximum boost. Last but not least is the 80 millimeter Nismo turbo gauge. Love this thing. A lot of people recognize it as the 270R component. This is just a catalog order part from Nismo back in 1993 to 1994. Anyways, super cool piece. We do have 2 of these in stock. If you would like to buy one, just hit us up on Instagram, the website, email, however. Here we are at the shop. So today we have something special in store. One of my buddies has been refinishing something for us. It's been taking a while, but there is a good reason. And the preview pictures that he showed me, I mean, it looks amazing. So he's gonna stop by a little bit later. For now, I'm gonna start packing some stuff up, packing up orders. Before I get ahead of myself, let's just open up this box over here and check out what's inside. Try to open this puppy. Never cut towards yourself. Take 2. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Whoa, HKS. So HKS actually created a bunch of merchandise specifically for the Tokyo Auto Salon, but this year it didn't happen for certain reasons. I'm pretty sure you know why, but the event was canceled and they created a ton of merch that they were going to sell in person, and they didn't get a chance to do that. So what we have is a bunch of that merch that I brought in because it looked super cool. So we have keychains. This is actually their new mascot, Stormy. Yeah. We have masks. You know, I didn't realize that 2021 would still be all about masks, but here we have it. More of those. T-shirts. It's got the Stormy logo on the back. 87, that's the racing number. And what else? What is this? Mug, Stormy mug. And, oh, that's a nice box. Key, oh yeah, it's the HKS Tone ratchet key holder. This is a pretty popular item I've seen. Last but not least, we have something for the S13 build. Get rid of this freaking box. In here we have probably the best component for making cool noises. So we have this is just a turbo elbow pipe. Nothing too special there, but this, the Greddy induction pipe. Oh my gosh. So this is a Z32 MAF to normal turbo T28, T25, whatever you want intake. This creates all the spooling and the stu-du-du-du noises that you really want to hear. This has been changed up so we don't have to recirculate the valve cover vent back into the intake right here. I believe this pipe is meant to take over that role, so I'm assuming this would go on the turbo, connect to this, and you can reposition it a little bit better in the engine bay. But I was mainly after this piece. It's also polished, which is cool. It's going to fit in with the rest of the engine bay with the polished valve cover, the polished Greddy intake. So yeah, really happy about that. I am in no way authorized to sell HKS products. However, I'm going to bend the rules in this case. I know that they don't like unauthorized people to sell at a markup. Obviously, you have to stay within their MSRP to be respectful of the other vendors. However, I have not seen anyone in America with Stormy products, so I felt like it was a good idea just to bring it in for my personal collection, along with other HKS collectors and enthusiasts. My friend Elijah just came through and he dropped something off that I think you're gonna like. These are Nismo LMGT2 by Rays. Everything is original here. We use the original hardware. He did a great job refinishing. If you look, he repainted the faces and then made sure to have the machining texture in the center area. This is just beautiful. And since the original caps are very hard to find and also made from cheap plastic, the company Parts Collective supplies these center caps, which are billets. They don't actually design and produce them, but they do distribute from America. I believe an Australian company does make these. And with that, you can also get valve stems. These come from a company called JL Design and Fab. They also make the original stickers in the appropriate size. So you can plop that on there, plop this in here, and have yourself a fairly original look with modern manufacturing. All right, so what are we doing now, Mark?
We're gonna have some nice subframe content here. I'm gonna drop the subframe and steering rack. That way we can refresh it, make it look brand spanking new.
Okay, so we have the subframe out. Right now we're gonna start disassembling and getting this ready. As you can see, it's very old, crusty. There's a lot of like, I don't know, grass clippings, whatever that is in there. So we have a new steering rack that we're gonna install, probably replace the bushings and then these caps also, and repaint the subframe to match these. Hey everyone, quick update. We did remove the subframe. I ended up cleaning it up and painting it to match the Nismo stuff. We only work on this car probably about 6 hours a week, which is like not a lot at all. We have probably about 30 hours ahead of us to get everything back together the way that we want to. I'm gonna end the video right here. Really just want to keep uploading every week. Last week we didn't have anything because, you know, we just didn't work on the car. But anyways, hoping you enjoy the content. I'm going to try to make it a little more exciting and actually have some sort of something happen in the video. Anyways, I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, do all that stuff if you want. All right, thank you.